Okay. Hey, we're recording. Awesome. Hey, everybody. How's it going? So I am coming to you today. I just thought this was going to be easier than trying to call all of the people that I'm trying to reach out to about this. Okay. So you are receiving this. Think of it just like a little, I don't know, a video message from me, right? I want to talk to you about something that I have decided to present to you guys, something to participate in over the next few months that is absolutely guaranteed to help you guys build your business in one of historically the easiest times to build a business with doTERRA, and that is in the fall and winter months. Okay. So you guys, by the way, are receiving this by invitation only. So I'm not putting this out team wide. Frankly, I'm really offering this to people that I'm already, working closely with and that I feel like have a desire to build. Some of you have already called, but I can't get on the phone with everybody in the amount of time that I need to, so that we can kind of get this started. So I have actually run something in the past before called the Executive Experience. We're going to call this the same thing, but it's going to be a little different. What I learned is that the first time we ran the Executive Experience, we had daily stuff to go through. It was a busy time. And granted, I mean, if you're going to build a business in doTERRA, you're going to work, right? And so that goes without saying. But what I learned is that, I kind of threw out all of these great business building activities that really are able to help people be successful, but without probably first taking the time to actually help you guys gain the skills that you would need to feel confident to be able to go out and do them. Because I can tell somebody, hey, go out and, make these calls and this works great. But if you're like, well, I'm kind of nervous about making those calls, what would I say? Right. And so we're going to kind of do a reset with that. But because I feel like the focus is going to be on helping you guys to reach the rank of executive to begin with, we're going to stick with the name. So for the months of November, December, and January, this is what we're going to be doing, right? And it's just an opportunity for you guys to just kind of come alongside. Sorry, I put the wrong button on my phone. To come alongside others just like yourselves that are finding yourselves really in similar places in your businesses, and walk through just what it takes to build a thriving team in doTERRA. So the focus now for you will be reaching and solidifying executive or beyond, right? We're going to use the rest of October to plan and to set some dates for our first classes, but then it will run November through January. All right, so why would anybody want to do this, you might ask, right? I'm actually going to pull up, let me share my screen with you guys. Wait a minute. This is what I'm looking for right here. Okay, got it. Okay, so on average, a person that is consistently at executive rank is making an average monthly income of around $200, okay? That amount, that timeline, all depends on various different things. For you guys, because you're going to be reaching so many new people, you're going to see this mostly come in through fast start checks for now. And then after you have those new enrollments and they are on LRP, you'll then start to see that average monthly income come to you through your Power of Three bonuses or your Unilevel and things like that. Okay. So it's going to come from different places. We're going to go over, we're going to do a little bit more training as the rest of the month goes on to kind of help you wrap your brain around this a little bit more. But just so you know, that's more than enough to cover the average LRP. And even in months when we have the 200 PV promo, like this month, like we would expect to have in December, then it's going to really be just a little more that it would cost you, right? So, let's back up for a second and talk about just what executive means, all right? Just to clarify, in case anybody has any questions, the rank of executive happens when the volume from you and anyone under you reaches a volume that's at least 2,000 overall. So you hear us refer to PV, right? That stands for product volume. And it's the way that doTERRA assigns value to all of our products, right? So a bottle of lemon oil is $10 wholesale. It's worth 10 PV, right? We've got all that down. So our overall volume is our OV. And so just to sum it up, executive rank happens when you have an overall volume of 2,000, right? That makes sense? Okay, cool. So guys, like I already said, as we enter the holiday season, we're stepping into the most perfect time historically, it's the largest months in sales in doTERRA. And so I don't know if it's because school is in session, people are home more, it gets darker earlier, and people are all about, gathering in people's homes to spend time together instead of being outside. It's just kind of just the sweet spot of the year for us, though. And so we are here to just come alongside you to offer whatever you need to help you have fun, engaging classes, one-on-one appointments, online classes, whatever it's going to look like. We're here just to help you be ready and confident and skilled so you can go out and make this happen in the months of November, December, and January. All right, so if you have not already attended the first half of Essential Training with me, this is going to be your first step. Some of you have done this. Some of you have not done this yet. Some of you guys are scheduled to do it on Tuesday, right? So we've got plenty of opportunity, whether you're local to me or whether you're far away, you want to do this first before we jump into anything else. This is going to be a fabulous refresher, foundation, whatever it is, whatever that would look like for you. You want to go through this before we jump in, okay? So if you have not done it yet, then make sure you reach out and contact me. It's in 4 sessions. We go over the first 2 together. Actually, the first session you watch in a video, and then the second session we go through together, and then we kind of go from there. All right? So contact me to find out how to do this. Here are the qualifications to participate in this executive experience. And maybe I shouldn't say participate, but to be able to stay in the runnings for prizes. You can participate in the whole thing. If you get through November and you don't meet the qualifications, it doesn't mean that you're out, that you cannot continue to participate. It just means that you won't qualify for prizes at the end of it, and there will be some cool prizes, okay? So you guys will want to make sure that you're making plans, calendaring, scheduling. Every month, you are going to commit to having 5 classes or one-on-ones and a minimum of 2 enrollments each month for the months of November, December, and January. Those classes can be classes that you host and teach. They can be classes that you host and someone else teaches. They can be online classes that I am going to be excited to offer. And as long as you're bringing people to those online classes, again, that totally counts. So we're going to make this completely doable and simple for you guys. And again, then you'll need to have at least 2 100 PV enrollments each of these months to stay in the runnings for the prizes. Next. How do you earn points? Okay, I'm glad you asked. So for every enrollment that you have that is valued between 100 and 399 PV, you're going to receive 2 points for that. Any enrollment that you have, like a Natural Solutions kit or higher, or maybe, they make their own kits, that's 400 PV and above, you're going to receive, that should say 5 points, not 2 points. That's a typo on my part. Then the following month, when they have a minimum 100 PV LRP, you're going to get another 2 points. So these things are going to be cumulative, stacking on top of each other over that 3-month period. Every time you attend a weekly team call or a mentor call, you're going to earn 1 point. When you reach the rank of executive, you're going to earn an additional 5 points every single month that you reach that rank. All right. And so we're going to have a Google Doc. You're going to click the link and you're going to keep track of your own points. All right. So that is how you earn points. You're going to need a minimum of 20 points overall in order to qualify for earning prizes at the end of January, okay? And here are the prizes. So first place is going to receive $50 cash and 50 PV of product. Second place will receive 50 PV of product. Third place will receive 35 PV of product. And then, of course, we're going to totally celebrate and brag about you all over our pages, right? So guys, in addition, like I said, to any classes that you might host, I will be very willing and eager to offer online classes if that is something that you find that you need. So, but you have to communicate with us and speak up, okay? Something else that, let me stop sharing my screen here. Something else that I am working on that I feel pretty confident is going to happen. I just don't have all of the kinks worked out yet, so I can't totally confidently throw it out there yet. I am talking to my upline about connecting with those of you that will participate in this as sponsors so that you can offer incentives to your enrollments. For example, something I have in mind is that, because I know they do this in Diamond Club, and it's a special thing that if you come to a Diamond Club class, there's extra incentives for you. And I would love for you guys to be able to offer those things. We're just going to have to find some help in making that happen. And like I said, I think we will, but I can't confirm it just yet. But say somebody enrolls with 100 PV to 399 PV, then we're going to be able to give them a free tangerine. right? Or if somebody enrolls with a larger kid, then they're going to get like a free bergamot, right? Something like that. And so each month those incentives would change. But I want you to know that we're trying to make that available to you through myself, but then through your upline as well. So there it is, the executive experience. Many of you have already told me you're totally in. There's some of you I haven't heard from yet. And so please write me back, send me a text, get in touch with me somehow, and let me know if you're in or not so I can keep you in the loop. All right, that's it for me. We are totally here to support you to make this an exciting fall and winter months, to see you guys grow, to see your teams grow. So here we go. Let's make it happen. You guys have a good day, and we will talk with you again very soon.